Hi, so first I'm going to explore the taskbar. So I'm going to search for desktop on the search thing and filter it so that only folders show up. Then I'm going to search for taskbar and filter it so only settings show up. And then select which icons appear on the taskbar. I'm going to display the task view of everything that I have going on. I'm going to close the desktop and open the settings. Now I'm going to display the hidden icons in the notification. Hover over each to show the tooltip. And right click to show the menu. Then I'm going to open up my Action Center. I'm going to preview a message. And then I'm going to delete it from the Action Center. Then I'm going to hide all my open windows. Now I'm going to manage the content and app windows. So I'm going to open up the settings window. I'm going to make it so that it's about half the screen. Then I'm going to put it into about the center of the screen. I'm going to maximize the height without changing the width. I'm going to maximize the window to fill the screen. I'm going to snap it to the left side. I'm going to open up Control Panel and snap it to the right side of the screen. Now I'm going to press Windows up to make it a quarter of the screen, and Windows left to move it over. I'm going to temporarily hide all of them. And then I'm going to open them back up. I'm going to stack the windows. I'm going to minimize all the windows by pressing Windows M. And then open them back up by pressing Windows Shift M. I'm going to activate the settings. And I'm going to shake it to make everything else go away. And then I'm going to close this. And close this. Next I'm going to set the background and the system's colors. So I'm going to open up my settings window. My settings window. Then I'm going to click personalization and colors. Make sure all three of these are toggled on. Then I'm going to go to background. I'm going to select solid color. And I'm going to pick light purple. Then I'm going to select picture. And I'm going to navigate to the desktop and chapter 2. I'm going to set it to background 1. And then I'm going to set the fit to center. Now I'm going to display a slideshow of all the ones in chapter 2 for every minute and shuffle on. I'm going to choose the fit to fit. That way it'll fill up the screen, but it won't change its aspect ratio. And minimize this and wait until the next image, or I could just click that. Notice that this accent color changed with the image. I'm going to expand the start screen and notice that the picture is still sort of visible underneath the start screen. We'll return to the settings window and set it back to the way I had it. I can do that later though. And then next I'm going to configure the taskbar. So I'm going to unlock it or it's already unlocked. Move it to the left edge of the screen. Configure it to show small icons and to hide when I'm not on it. Now when I move my mouse over it, it'll come back up. I'm going to hide the task view and the touch keypad button. I'm going to stretch this taskbar to twice its current width. I'm going to move the taskbar to the top of the window. I'm going to display the desktop toolbar, and I'm going to set it so that the title and the link labels are not showing. Now I'm going to stretch it so that 3 icons are showing. I'm going to configure the taskbar to show large task view buttons and to never combine taskbar buttons. Then I'm going to create a new toolbar, custom toolbar, that is of chapter 3. Or no, actually I want chapter 2 practice folder. Now I'm going to open the background 5 image and the background 7 image. And notice that they're in separate tabs. I'm going to close the desktop toolbar. And then I'm going to click on the taskbar and hide chapter 2 toolbar. Now I'm going to start to get to know File Explorer, so I'm going to navigate to the chapter 3 folder. I'm going to navigate to the photos, open the backgrounds. Now I'm going to go back to the chapter 3. I'm going to contract all of the expanded nodes in the navigation pane. Then I'm going to double click this PC. I'm going to go to View, click on the navigation pane menu, and notice that it's already showing the libraries. I'm going to open the libraries. I'm going to create a new library called Win10SBS. I'm going to check and make sure that it shows up in the navigation pane. I'm going to include a folder for desktop. I'm going to optimize this for pictures. Then I'm going to assign an icon to it. This one. And then I'm going to hide it from the navigation pane. And then I'm going to show it in the navigation pane and click OK. I'm going to navigate back to that folder. Now I'm going to create a new folder called My Files. I'm going to rename it My SBS Files. I'm going to rename this document Newsletter. I'm going to select these three and I'm going to zip them into a folder called PW Photos. I'm going to extract that to the Photos folder. Next, I'm going to select all the items in the folder and then release that. I'm going to select 3 contiguous things and then select it. Then I'm going to select 3 that are not contiguous and then deselect that. I'm going to copy the expenses to my clipboard and then I'm going to paste it into the reports folder. And then I'm going to cut the survey workbook, which I accidentally deleted. So hold on again. So I'm going to cut this survey and paste it into the files. And then that is everything.